In recent years, Nigerian artists have emerged as formidable voices on the global stage, ushering in what many have called a renaissance of contemporary African art. This vibrant movement is redefining perceptions, challenging narratives, and positioning Nigeria as a powerhouse in the international art world. From the prestigious halls of the Venice Biennale to major art fairs like Art Basel and Frieze, Nigerian artists are gaining unprecedented recognition. Figures like Njideka Akunyili Crosby, Yinka Shonibare, and Tony Oji Odutola are not only headlining exhibitions, but also commanding record-breaking prices at global auctions. Their work blends traditional African aesthetics with contemporary themes, tackling identity, colonialism, urbanism, and cultural memory in profound and innovative ways. Now, time for a chat with Nancy Keshinro, CEO, NK Art Space. She will be discussing the Nigerian art renaissance and global recognition, particularly how Nigerian artists are commanding international galleries, biennales, and auctions. Thank you for joining us. Nancy, how are you?
I'm good. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, it's good to have you. Now, let's talk about your journey, because I'm really interested in how you began as a model, and now you're into art. You're now a curator. Yes. What was the journey like? What inspired that, transition?
Yes. So my love for art, basically, that's how it started. I used to be a model, and while I was modeling, at some point I figured that, modeling is not really what I wanted to do. It was something that was just a process, of my life, and I decided to take my art further in 2020 during the COVID. So that was when the whole idea of NK Art Space started. I wanted to do something to impact.
You're one of the beneficiaries of COVID.
Yes, I am. So I wanted to do something very impactful, very valuable, very, something of substance, right? Mm-hmm. And I just, thought about NK Art Space and just started it.
So we're seeing the Nigerian art space, the art renaissance, local artists gaining recognition in, the global space. What do you think has changed? What do you think is fueling this change? Well,
a lot has changed, really. Nigerian artists are really going far. Trust me, within a year or two, they literally go international, when they start, painting, right? And I think it's something we need to still push further, because there are a lot of Nigerian artists that are so good, so amazing, they're so talented, right? And it's just, the best thing to do is just to have more platforms, to promote these visual artists.
So with your background in economics, do you think it played any role in what you currently do? Was the fusion, where do they meet? Where do those two worlds meet?
Well, in terms of pricing, in terms of marketing, it's part of it. It helps to, plan my exhibitions, better.
So in terms of perception of Nigerian artists out there, what do you think the perception is like? Is there still that stereotype as to our art and artists? Is there now a global acceptance? Have we,
Yes, there is now. A lot of international companies or people generally, they now appreciate Nigerian African arts. Right? And Nigerian artists in particular they've made names for themselves, right? I can mention so many artists right now that are international, So it's a great thing, and I'm so proud of Nigerian artists, and I think that we can do better, in promoting visual artists in Nigeria.
So what would you say is the real evolving trend that is really making waves, especially for Nigerian artists out there?
Evolving trend?
in art, in the world of art.
Contemporary art is still going far. Most artists now are doing more of abstract, and abstract, wasn't really a thing. It's not really a thing, but now it's abstract is really, people that do abstract art are they're getting, recognition globally. So
you founded NK Art in 2021?
Yes, that was when I launched it.
So from 2021 till now, how has it evolved? What has,
Oh, wow.
What are the lessons and the challenges you faced?
Wow, so much. It has not been easy, if I'm being honest, right? Because I started from zero to where I am now. So it's been slow.
When you say zero, you mean no support?
Yes, I mean, no support whatsoever, but I mean, getting to where I am now, I've gotten a few supports because, this kind of things, people will not believe in you, right? You have to believe in yourself first. You have to know what you want to do, right? And because I know what I want to do and because I've been pushing hard for this in the past 4 years, so yes, I've gotten some sort of support some way or the other, but it's a process, and I've grown so much in the past 4 years, and I'm still growing, I'm still learning, I'm still, pushing, so thank God.
What impact do you hope to make? Especially looking at here, you've been here for the past 4 years now, you see.
Yeah.
What impact do you hope to make? What impact have you seen your art make? I know you mentor some people, young people. Yeah. What impact has your art made in their lives, and how much more impact do you foresee your art making?
Okay, so most of the visual artists that have exhibited their pieces at my show, right, they've gone international right now. I can name a few, right?
I can hear the pride in your voice. International right now.
Yes, I'm so proud of them. I can mention Kelani Fatai, I can mention Alex Peter Odoko, amongst others, right? They've gone international right now to Facebook, posting them on their page, to Beyonce's mom, commissioning Kelani Fatai's work for, her book. Right, so I mean, we're going far. I'm sure, based on what I've done so far, I know I've impacted a few, and I'm still impacting more. So I hope to create a bigger platform for visual artists, right? Because there's so many, and I mean, we just need to have a bigger platform, and that's what I'm here to do.
I've always loved art, but unfortunately, I didn't go to art class. I remember back then they used to say only serious students go to science class, so I had to go to science class because, I just wanted to be serious.
Yeah, I didn't study art too. But I'm learning now on the job.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay, but let's talk about Canvas and Cocktails, your upcoming exhibition. What inspired the blend of visual art with mixology and social experience? Yeah,
because I like cocktails a lot, right? And I just believe that cocktail is like a form of what's the word? Just socializing, just vibing, having fun. Nigeria is hard enough, so we need events that will make people just feel happy and just, in the vibe of comfort and, peace, right? And socializing too and networking. So the idea of Canvas and Cocktail is just to bring people together to appreciate art, as well as, sipping cocktails, having fun, gisting, talking about, just networking, basically.
Sounds fun.
Yes.
So, are you inviting only artists?
No, everybody's invited. It's free.
It's free.
Yes, it's a free event.
I'm taking note of that. But can you share a sneak peek into some of the featured artists, the kinds of works we'll see at the exhibition? What would it be like?
Yeah, we have contemporary artists showcasing. We have an abstract artist, Kiton. She's an abstract artist. She's also contemporary, but she does abstract too. We have Achike Anayo is a contemporary artist. We have 2 guest artists, Okulemi Garioku. Okulemi Garioku is a legend in the industry. He has done covers of Fela and Bob Marley back in the day, so he's a very known artist. We have Ken Owadwobu. He's very international now. He's in the UK, he does art now, and, so we have 10 artists and 2 guest lists.
Okay, and that's in addition to the cocktail.
Yes,
that
for the
cocktail
show.
is
Yes,
very important.
Yes.
But as an artist, I know for musicians, at some point they experience this writer's block, especially those who write. Do you ever experience, how do you get inspired? Where do you get inspiration from? And some people will tell you that once I just go out, I look at the environment, I get inspired. Yeah. Where do you get your inspiration from? And do you experience that block? How do you clear it off?
I experience the block every time. So what inspires me is just the drive to do something, to just create an impact and put a mark on this world, really. And I'm someone that likes to just do things for people. I have passion for people, right? So I just feel like art is a way to do it, for visual artists, basically. And for block, yes, I do have creative block all the time. That's like it's a recurring thing.
What do you do when you experience that block?
I just stay calm. I just relax, watch a movie or something. I just try to be calm.
Creative juices come back.
Yes, it just comes back naturally. You don't have to force things. You can't force it out. It just comes.
Okay, I've heard ridiculous things that some people do to get it flowing again. But finally, on the final note, what advice would you be giving to creatives out there who are still trying to, get their voices heard, whether on Canvas, on the stage, anywhere?
So first thing I'm going to say is to be consistent with whatever you're doing, because I have realized that consistency is the key. You know, as much as you're working so hard in life and things may be so tough or whatever, but you just have to keep doing what you're doing. Some way, somehow, someone will see your work, someone will appreciate you, and you just start to flourish. And also, prayer. You have to pray. You know, you have to pray. You have to keep working hard. You have to have courage in whatever you're doing. There's no need to be shy. I used to be a shy girl, but right now I'm like, you know, I got the courage now because of the experience I've had. I've had to, you know, just be courageous, right? And so just basically be consistent, be courageous, and be prayerful.
All right. On that note, we want to appreciate you for your time.
Thank you.
Nancy Keshinro, CEO, NK Art Space, and wish you all the best
Thank you very
in your
much.
upcoming exhibition.
Thank you.